Hey guys, and welcome back to Reanomo. This channel has a relatively small following in comparison to the other ones, so it is very possible that you don't know who I am and what I've been doing for the last couple of years. I am a YouTuber, motivational speaker, language enthusiast that has been based in Tokyo for a few years. I talk a lot about Korean and travel and these kind of things. Very soon I won't be in Asia, which is pretty off-brand. So I thought I would go into the different reasons on why I am going home. Some are personal and some are existential and also just part of my beliefs and part of me being Jamaican. If you are Jamaican, make sure you stay until the end because I have both a proposition for you and a good scolding for you that you should stay and listen for, so make sure you watch until the end. The first reason on why I'm going home is I have mentioned it in my other TUJ video, which was some months ago, but I'm kind of bored with school. I don't think this is entirely TUJ's fault, but basically I'm getting frustrated with going to class and learning things that are apart from my dreams. In my opinion, you should be learning things, you should be doing things, at least at this age, that have something to do with your aspirations and where you want to be going. People can't be telling you to aim for the stars and then you spend all of your time doing something that's bringing you down a side road that's entirely different from what you're setting your goals for. So to be true to my word and true to my sub-spirit, I think I'm gonna take a break. I might go back to school. If I do, I'm definitely changing my major or at least trying to tweak it so that I can incorporate more language things, because that is definitely something that I will never get tired of learning and will always help the platform here. And if you want to know more about my experience being a student in Japan, I made another video on that and I can make more videos on that. So leave me a comment or check the cards above. My second reason is I want to be a creative full time, and I can do that if I'm living from my old bedroom in my home. Of course, this goes hand in hand with the last point, but basically I need to be working on things that I'm passionate about, and I think everyone needs to pull up their britches and really just do the things that they need to do for the things that they want. I can't sit here complaining that, oh, you know, I wish that I had this, or I wish I was able to do this, or I wish I was farther along in my career. I can't continue to do that if I'm not doing anything about it. I listened to a podcast recently by the Digital Jamaican, I think that's her handle, if it's not, it's on the screen right now. And she was talking with someone who's been in the digital scene for years and years and years. And the question was, as an entrepreneur, how do you deal with the image and the social pressure that if you fail once or if you fail, then you should give up or do something that's more socially acceptable, or that you should feel very heavily about that failure. And she said very point blank, if that's the kind of mindset that you have, then you shouldn't be an entrepreneur and entrepreneurship isn't for you. Because entrepreneurship is failing. That is the entirety of it, that you are taking step and taking step and taking step and trying to do something, and one thing don't work, then you try to do the next thing. If that one don't work, you try to do a next thing. You're hustling, you're doing what it takes, you have another job to self-fund your dreams and aspirations. You're investing wisely, you're saving your money. This is what an entrepreneur is, and those are the sacrifices that someone with high aspirations like myself must do. So I'm going to go back to my apartment, I'm going to figure out a job, I'm going to freelance photography because I'm great at that. Check out my website. I'm going to tutor Korean, I'm going to offer all the knowledge that I have learned abroad, and I'm going to make a living back home where I don't have to be stressing myself to spend 80% of my day on school learning things that aren't on the pathway to what I want to do in life. Number 3, I'm surrounded by cripples. Jamaica is not a place that is really accepting, or at least has many talks about mental disability or disabilities of any kind. You may not know this about me, and I've only really started talking about this recently. I am legally disabled. I have a autoimmune disease that makes it difficult for me to continue my energy level throughout the day, regardless of vitamins, regardless of whatever I do. Of course, some things help. Keeping hydrated helps, being healthy helps, but I don't have the kind of energy to match the kind of ambitions that I have, and therefore I need to be very careful about the things that I do and the decisions that I make and how much energy I put into things, because my energy and my time is very precious to me. And that means I also need to be putting priority and prerogative in my health and my well-being, because people with chronic illnesses are more likely to have mental illnesses, because it's a lot of stress and a lot of things to handle when your body simply doesn't want to work with you. And I also have been having huge spikes with anxiety that I never used to have before, and I'm thinking it's also because I'm in this really anxious and fast-paced place, and I'm trying to remove myself from that situation. In addition, my boyfriend has cerebral palsy and also has some difficulties, and creativity is the outlet that allows to work around the kind of handicaps, if we call it that, or the kind of day-to-day setbacks that people like us might encounter in a office workspace. Aside from us personally, my mom is also really not doing well. She has schizophrenia. One of the things I'm going to be doing as my #1 priority is building a business with both this online platform as well as in person in Jamaica, where my mom can use her amazing creative skills so that she can have something to do and to bring her mind back into a supportive and warm place. She is the most creative person I know. She can sew up clothes and fix things in like an hour flat. She makes hair, bracelets, bangles. She can blow hair, she can flat iron, she can color, bleach, anything and everything creative. My mom is there. I want to help show that you do not have to be a perfect, fully functional person with 2 degrees and experience in a big company to do well and to have your own platform and somewhere to talk. Number 4 is family. I would have said this first, but I didn't want to bore you with something that's like really personal and doesn't really have any story. But I'm gonna have a new baby sister, so I want to be a part of her life, as well as how my brothers are very young, about 6 and almost 11 respectively. So I want to be a part of their lives as their bigger sister, so that they don't just have this image of me and they actually know me. Now finally, the time has come for me to scold off and offer Jamaicans on my channel and on the internet a proposition. My life's personal mission is to utilize my privileges to empower as many people as I can through creative digital outlets, and furthermore to empower those with disabilities to harness their own individuality to create their own future. And so, while I'm in Jamaica, I'm going to be trying to create a community of people who are creatives, who want to do more online, who don't have the outlet, who have wanted to and just haven't really pushed to find something. I'm going to show you that no, your mommy pushing you to go be a doctor, your daddy go pushing you to go study law, all of these things is not necessary. Not every single Jamaican needs to be a teacher, a doctor and a lawyer. We need lots of other things too. And for all of my Jamaican friends who are now studying abroad or living abroad, this video is also hopefully a wake-up call to you. If you and me went to the same school and did the same GSAT, you must know Jamaica has a history of suffering from brain drain, and therefore all of our skilled workers are afraid for foreign and love go to other people country and pay for them taxes and don't pay for we own. We don't support each other, we don't support Jamaican businesses, and that needs to stop. Jamaica has been on the top of the stock market for 2 consecutive months this year and was the same in 2015. We have so much going on for us, and it can't be only me who doesn't know that our small business scene, our digital scene is so empty. Do you know what that means? You know what that means? Lots of people would look at that and think, oh, the market is not there, blah, blah, blah. No, No, it's just that no one is doing it, and that means the market is wide open. The money is there to be had. All of you need to come home. You need to go out your yard and all your seat and try to go to a thing and figure out something in Jamaica. The thing is that I love my island, and I know that most Jamaicans are very proud and full of talk and whatever when it comes to Jamaica, but nobody is putting in the energy and the time that it takes to build a market and to build a newer, cleaner, respectable Jamaica. We don't need to go home and make the place look like somebody's yard. You see me? It need to look like somebody did it. So I'm bringing my big and bad foreign training and my work experience in YouTube and social media here in companies in Japan, and I'm bringing it and I'm putting it into Jamaica and I'm putting it into Jamaicans. So reach out to me, DM me, tweet me, comment on this video, send me an email, do something, because I'm going home to make an empire. I'm not going home to just sit down and look pretty. Because the train is leaving and it's either you're there or you're not there, you understand? If Uno not call me, watch me on Uno. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope that this video helped create a little bit more community feeling between you and me. I hope that this was an eye-opener for some people, and also like something that will make you think about your position in life, what you want to do in your future, and what you're investing your time and your money in is really what you want to be doing. I'm not hating on the traditional ways to do things. It can be a very safe way to do things, but if it's not for you, it's not for you, and you shouldn't be trying to force a square block into a circle one, you know? So if you're interested in learning how to support me, my mom, and my whole platform and my life's mission, then check the description down below to see how you can support. If you'd like to see in a more creative way what our vision is, then watch this video. Subscribe, like, do all those things, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.